Hello, hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we're reacting to some more of my queen, my goddess, my end-all be-all, the one, the only Miss Kelly Clarkson, and some more of her Kellyoke segments. It's been a little while since I've done a Kellyoke reaction session, and I'm really excited to dive into this. If you saw my channel update video for April 2022, I made mention that I was going to try and do a weekly Kellyoke reaction segment, so at least one of these a week. Last week I was a little busy with work and I was a little slow with some of my reactions. I didn't really record a whole lot of stuff, so I didn't record one for last week. So to make up for that, we're going to have two this week. So I'm going to start off this week with one and I'll probably finish out the week with another one. But right now we're going to just dive into four that I've had added to my playlist for like a little over a week and a half at this point. First, we're going to dive into her covering Free by Rudimental, and I don't think I know this song. This song doesn't sound familiar, but maybe once we get into the actual song it will be. But either way, we're going to dive in and just see what the queen does with it. I want you at the party. I love this vibrato. Okay. I love the drums. I don't know if the verse is just this long or if we combine two verses, but I'm waiting for us to get to the chorus. Sing, mama. Oh, that head voice. Okay, so yeah, the song, like musically, the song sounds like something that would be in Kelly's wheelhouse. I'm not familiar with the song at all, but like just the instrumentation and the rhythm of it, and I don't know if that's how the original version was or if that was just Kelly's band revamping it for, you know, making it Kelly style, but like it felt like something that would be in Kelly's rotation. It felt like something like if we were on tour and she was doing her fan requests, like this would be something that would come up in her rotation. Yeah, there were a lot of moments there, especially during the verses, where it's like it just sat in a good place in her voice, and like I love just how the vibrato would linger at the end of the phrases because she's just got this magically delicious vibrato. But like I said, I wasn't sure if the actual verses were that long or if this was just us like jumping from first verse into second verse and then just one big chorus at the end of it for the sake of, you know, condensing it down for Kellyoke. But like it felt the verse, it felt like we were in the verse section of the song for a very long time because like the drums and whatnot, they were working up, and I'm like, okay, we're getting to the chorus, and it's like, okay, when's the chorus gonna kick in? We're getting to the chorus. No, okay, we're still in the verse. So like, I'm hoping, or I'm feeling like, and I'm hoping that it's the latter of the two, where it's like we just took verse 1, verse 2, smacked them together, and we just did one big chorus at the end rather than trying to do verse chorus for the sake of time. Because it felt like I was lingering in the verse for a long time, just waiting for that chorus to hit. But once that chorus finally hit, it was cool. It was cool. There were parts there where she was doing all these great like head voice. She was doing some like nice belts, and she was doing some nice like lighter head voice notes that I could hear, but they were also being buried behind the music. So I think they just need, And she didn't seem like she was too far away from the microphone, so I think they just needed audio balancing. They just need to bring up her mic levels a little bit more, or dial back the instrumentation levels a little bit, just to bring those vocals to the foreground. Because like I could see that she was doing them, and I can recognize that she's doing them, and I can hear them, but they were kind of faint. Except for that last one, but even that last one was a little bit faint, but the music was kind of dying out at that point, so I heard it a little bit more clearly. But that would be like my one main critique about it, and again, it's nothing vocally her, that's just audio mixing. I would have just bumped her vocals up so that those head voice notes, those belts and all that stuff that she was doing over the chorus were a little bit more in the foreground versus being in the background. But yeah, all in all, cool, cute song. All right, so up next, we are going to dive into her performing her song In the Blue, which I've said so many times this season. Kelly has just been feeding the Kelly Clarkson fans with all of these album tracks, all these old Kelly album tracks. She's just been giving them to us in Kellyoke, and we are eating it up. So I'm excited because I love In the Blue. It's one of my favorite songs off of Piece by Piece. So we're just going to dive into this and see what she does with it. That's right, I did hear that she had the sign language interpreter. That vibrato. I feel like there's more strings in this arrangement. I like it. I like this sort of Beetlejuice moment with this coat. Beautiful head voice.
Crashing in my head, yeah.
Ooh, the placement of that 1,000. Ooh, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Oh. Her head voice is so gorgeous. It's so stunning. I say it every time, but it's the truth. It's the truth. She just has this gorgeous, light, powdery, soft head voice, and it's just, stunning. So those transitions up into the in the blue, except, up in whatever key she's in. Like, it's just so effortless and so gorgeous. And then, it's just so good, so good. This song, it's not one of those songs that's like one of her big belty songs. It's not one of those big vocal showcase songs she has. This song is very much just a vibe. And yes, there are a little bit of like belty parts there over something like the last chorus, but for the most part, it's just a chill kind of vibe. And I've always just instantly just vibed with this song. There's something about it that I just groove to, and I love. So yeah, it's beautiful to hear it live. I like the instrumentation. Like I said, I feel like I heard a little bit more string, or that might have been like a synth keyboard type of sound happening there. But I was hearing a little bit more of something in instrumentation here than I'm used to hearing in the studio version. But I liked it. And yeah, vocals were gorgeous. And I love the Beetlejuice moment with the coat. Cute. And I love the incorporation of the sign language interpreter. I don't know if it was something happening in that particular episode, why they had like a sign language interpreter, or if it was something relevant to the song or something. I don't know what the reason was happening to them for this, because I've never seen it for any of the other performances, but I love the incorporation regardless. All right, so up next we're going to dive into her covering Lovely by someone. I don't know. I can't see. I'll see once I click next. I don't think I know the song, mainly because I don't know who it's by, but I don't think I know the song. So I'm just going to dive in. But Billie Eilish, yeah, I don't think I know the song. I already love it.
You never go away, so I guess I gotta stay now. Oh, I hope someday I'll make it out of here.
Gorgeous.
Even if it takes all night or 100 years, need a place to hide, but I can't find one near. Wanna feel alive outside, can't find my feet.
I love the progression of this melody
Isn't it
line.
lovely? All alone, heart made of glass, my mind of stone. Tear me to pieces, skin to bone. Hello, welcome home.
Sing.
Isn't it lovely? All alone. Welcome home.
Stunning. Oh, stunning. Yes, I don't know the song. Not familiar with the song. This is by Billie Eilish and Khalid. No idea. So I don't know if the original version of the song is like upbeat or something, or if it's got like this beat, because I just imagine Khalid's music to have that sort of more, just to have a little bit more production to it. And then pairing with Billie Eilish, I just feel like it might, but maybe it's not. Either way, gorgeous. I love just the stripped down, nothing but piano and violin. If there's anything you guys have learned from being, you know, watching stuff on my channel, it's that I love a good string section and I love a good brass section. So you incorporate violins or any kind of string instrument and just instantly it elevates the performance for me. So like this pairing of the violins and the piano and just her vocals, gorgeous. Like it reminded me of like some of the album tracks from Evanescence's not My Immortal, what was the album called? It's called Imaginary. Not good. Hold on. The album that My Immortal is on and Imaginary is on. Fallen, Lord. All right. Yeah, it reminds me of some of the album tracks on Fallen, Imaginary, Hello specifically, which is one of my favorite songs of all time, and a couple other like Evanescence album tracks. Like just the piano, the violin, and the vocal quality is just gorgeous, haunting kind of vocal. And like I said, I love the progression of the melody line, especially during the verses, because like it started off soft and it like built to this like nice sort of quiet power where like she was like full on belting during the verses, but like it progressively got more powerful and then came back down, and then worked its way up to a little bit more powerful, came back down, and then we got into the chorus, and then just the swell of the violin, the swell of the vocal quality, and it just gorgeous and masterful use of dynamics, and just I love this is my kind of vibe. I love Kelly's voice in this realm. I love Kelly's voice in a lot of realms, but like this sort of just like haunting, emotive, just storytelling, just gorgeous. Love, absolutely love. All right. So then the last one for this Kellyoke reaction segment is one that's been recommended to me a lot. One of my good friends, David, who's I've mentioned on the channel a number of times, he texted me the link, I think the day it got released. I've had people put in the comment section. I think think a couple people sent it to me in my DMs on Facebook. So it's like a lot of people want me to react to this, and it's her covering Dancing Queen by ABBA. And you guys already let me know that she slowed it down and it's more of a ballad version, which always excites me. And I'm hoping that you guys haven't overhyped it too much, because sometimes you have a tendency of doing that, and then I go in like expecting and then I get a great performance, but then it doesn't quite live up to the hype that you guys, and so that's why I don't like people hyping things up for me, because it kind of ruins things in my head. So I'm hoping that's not the case here. I'm hoping that this is going to be as amazing as it is in my head, but we're gonna dive in and find out. Next.
Friday night and the lights are low, looking out for a place to go,
Gorgeous.
where they play the right music, getting in the swing. You come to look for a key.
Nice melodic change.
Anybody could be that guy, not as young and the music's high. With a bit of rock music, everything is fine. You're in the mood for a dance, and when you get the chance, you are a dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine.
Gorgeous belt.
You can dance, you can jam, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen, digging the dancing queen, digging the dancing queen.
Stunning. Love, 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 love. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous rendition of it. One thing I love about it, I mean, I love lots of things, but one thing that I really love about this sort of like stripped down, just piano ballad version of it that we're singing here is it gives this different mood to the lyrics. It gives this different vibe to the lyrics, and you hear the lyrics in a different way. So it's like the same set of lyrics, we're telling the same exact story, but it hits you differently, puts you in a different mood. So like listening to the normal, you can dance, you can jive, just normal version, like it's fun, dancing queen, yeah, you're 17 and you're dancing and it's fun, you're out having a good time. But there's something about this that it feels more somber. It feels more like a reflective journey of someone either looking back on their life back when they were 17, looking back on their memories and just like, you know what, enjoy it now. This is you're only 17 and you're the dancing queen. Or if it's not someone looking back on their life reflectively, it's like someone talking to like the next generation, like an older person talking to the next generation, like enjoy this, enjoy it now, enjoy this moment, live this moment for the fullest, and blah 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 blah. Like those are the kind of emotive vibes I'm getting listening to that, and it's just an interesting sort of take. And that may or may not have been the intent behind doing it this way, who knows, but like that's just how I took the storyline. That's how I felt this sort of emotive quality came out from this arrangement. Another thing I love about Kelly covering this song is sometimes, and I've said it a number of times in various reactions that I've done, sometimes when it comes to like these upbeat songs, these fast, fun songs, you don't always realize like the actual vocals that are going into the song. Sometimes you just get distracted by the beat and the fun and the dance and the energy and all that kind of stuff happening on stage that you don't always tune into. Oh, there are actually some nice vocals happening here. And that's one thing that I've come to really appreciate about ABBA's music, because recently at my job, those of you who don't know, I work tech side at a local theater here, but we had an ABBA tribute band come in like a month and a half ago, Abracadabra, and like we heard a lot of ABBA music, obviously, because they're a tribute band, and like listening to them, listening to their harmonies, and listening to just the live performance of it, I'm like, man, these girls can sing. And then that made me go back and listen to like ABBA and, you know, the recordings. I'm like, there's actually some vocals. Like, it's not just, you know, fun. Like, there's like some nice intricate harmonies. There's some nice vocal. There's like nice stuff happening here, more beyond just the fun, you know, energy of like the music itself. So what I love about this is we stripped away all of those like sort of fun musical distractions, I'll label them right now. And you realize that because she changed the melody line a couple places throughout like the verse, but as far as like the chorus and whatnot, she sang it pretty much the same. But you heard the places where like she's belting so many just clear big chest belts, and it's like, yeah, these are the vocals that take place in the song. So like maybe they're not as full chesty, they might be a little bit more mixed and whatnot in the, you know, original ABBA recordings, but like still, like when you strip away all of that sort of instrumentation and dancing fun, like the song itself has some really nice singing that takes place. So I like that this really kind of brought attention to those nice vocals that are in the song. Yeah, and it's just really, really nice. Yeah, so I'm not disappointed. That was one thing I was worried about, because like I said beforehand, anytime people hype up a song or hype up a performance, whether it's Kelly or just anything in general, anytime people like, oh my god, this is the most amazing thing, you have to watch this, you're gonna be blown away, I start expecting like this mind-blowing experience, and then I get something that's really, really good, but it doesn't live up to the hype that was planted in my head, and I'm like, oh, well, now I feel kind of disappointed. I feel like, oh, like I didn't give you the reaction that you wanted. Whereas like if people didn't hype it up as much, I would have had like a great reaction, like, oh man, this was awesome, and people probably would have got the reaction that I wanted. I feel like that's kind of what happened with me reacting to Kelly's I Will Always Love You on the American Country Music Awards. Same thing, like it was hyped up so much, and I was expecting, and I got like a really good performance, but there was still some things about it that just weren't it for me. But yeah, this was fantastic. Loved it, absolutely loved it. Yeah, beautiful. So as you guys know, at the end of every one of these Kellyoke reactions, we've got to do our ranking for the episode. So if I were to rank the performances we just watched, starting in 4th place, I would probably put probably Free, followed by In the Blue, followed by Dancing Queen, and then Lovely. Like Dancing Queen and Lovely are like neck and neck, and honestly could be interchangeable. The only thing that puts Lovely a little bit further ahead to Dancing Queen is the fact that we incorporated the violin, and I just really, really love violin, and I love that haunting nature that was happening here. But vocally, both of them were beautiful. And if we'd incorporated a violin into Dancing Queen, it probably could have taken the top spot. That's really the just decision maker, but I could go back and forth with them. But yeah, those are my thoughts. You guys can let me know what your rankings are down in the comment section. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications so you'll be notified when all of my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments, and I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. Mwah. And before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. I love you guys.